Hi everyone, welcome on board to helper.tv, where you get the reliable news that is tailored for you, and of course where you can actually comment and interact. Recently, we all heard the news of Femi Fani-Kayode's divorce or separation, the crash of his marriage to Precious Chikwendo. She's from the southeastern part of Nigeria, an Igbo lady. They've always been on the social media platform, different Instagram pages, posting pictures of themselves, feeding each other, and many other, couples goals that a lot of people might kind of envy them. But as you all know, behind all of these things, aside the pictures and all of these things, there are always certain things that people do not know. So Precious Chikwendo, separated wife of former Minister of Aviation Fani-Kayode, went on her social media to celebrate her freedom from a 6-year-old marriage. She had 4 kids for this man. The report out there is that the separation after she kind of left the house, a report came by a woman who calls herself investigative journalist. She is a controversial journalist anyway, Kemi Oluloyo. She claimed that there were hidden reasons responsible for the marriage crash. Of course, there's always something. And reacting, Chikwendo wrote on her Instagram account, "When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord had done great things for them. The Lord had done great things for us, whereof we are glad." So, like I said, Femi Fani-Kayode, he has not really said much about the divorce, aside dropping some subliminal, some kind of coded messages on his Instagram page, referring to the woman as Jezebel. If you know the story of Jezebel in the Bible, you can go check out what Jezebel stood for and what she was all about. So, Kemi Oluloyo claims that she involved herself in adultery. Adultery can only occur between married couples. That she involved herself in adultery. So she met some groups, some men, married men in hotels and all of that. And this lady Chikwendo, she was, all right, let's say she won one of those beauty contests. And who knows? I'm not too sure of faithfulness to Femi Fani-Kayode. And as regards the domestic violence, which is actually what they claimed, what certain people also claimed, that broke their 6-year-old marriage. We don't know if any of these things are true, or what is true or what is not true. But anyway, now the major here is not just the total disintegration of their marriage. It is also a report out there that has surfaced. It is said that weeks after the divorce of Femi Fani-Kayode, this is a man that does not waste his time. He doesn't dull himself. In fact, if you go through Femi Fani-Kayode's, activities, marriage activities, you realize that he's not a man that dulls himself. He doesn't dull himself at all. First, Femi Fani-Kayode married to a woman, Saratu Atta, 1987 to 1990. They broke apart. 1991, he went to get married to Yemisi Olasunbo Adeniji. The marriage ended 1995. They broke apart. It took a while to get Precious Chikwendo. They got to meet each other. 2014, they got married 2014. So he took a break from the two women and he started all over again. Probably some people spoke to him, or he just felt like, well, this is getting too much. I need to work to sustain the kids that I got from these 2 previous marriages. And finally, Precious Chikwendo, 4 kids. But the shocker here is this. It is reported that the former aviation minister, Femi Fani-Kayode, has reportedly taken a new bride, Halima Yusuf. This is coming 2 weeks after he separated from his ex-beauty queen, Precious Chikwendo. And this, lady, Halima Yusuf, she has similar features, the look, the makeup, and the everything, the complexion, like that of Chikwendo. So it's gathered that Yusuf will become the 5th, or all right, let's say the 4th, as a lot of people say, 5, that they had 5, 3 previous before. I think from Wikipedia and what we can see, he had 2 before Precious, and that makes it 3. And this will be the 4th person. The 4th. Now, some people claim that he got married to another person. That is the claim. I'm not too sure of that. They call that one Regina. There is a woman also called Regina Amono, and they said that one was 1997, and there is no actual clarification on when he ended that one. So the wives that he got married to, one 1987 to 1990, Saratu Ata. Next, Yemisi Olasumbo Adeniji, 1991 to 1995. Then Regina Amono, 1997. There is no date to the end of that, if it was marriage or a relationship before the Precious Chikwendu. So people said 4 wives now that he had, and this is the 5th one. He is just going around, this is the person, this is a man that is connecting the dots of Nigeria, that contraption called Nigeria. He has done his show somewhere in the Middle Belt. He has done it in the Southwest. He has gone to the Southeast, and now he's in the north of Nigeria. Wow. So Femi Fani-Kayode married Chikwendu, like I said, 2014, and they married, produced 4 children, to a set of 2. They had triplets anyway. And now Femi Fani-Kayode has a new one. This one is called Halima Yusuf. As you can see, the picture right there. Halima Yusuf is really, kind of smiling, and Femi Fani-Kayode, like I said, he doesn't dull himself. He doesn't waste his time. And this is how these things are, it's a complex thing. When a man and a woman kind of have some issues, they break apart and they move on. And the man, moves on to the next level. What they do, they move on to the next level. They get the next, available flight, and they kind of embark on a different journey. And right now, what we see is the journey of the North. Halima, do not forget that he has been given some chieftaincy, whatever it is in the north of Nigeria. He has been given a chieftaincy title. And, you know how it is. Probably the chieftaincy title comes with a woman, you know how these things flow. So Femi Fani-Kayode, well, it is just what it is. It is just what it is. Femi Fani-Kayode has decided to kind of add to his fleet of exes, another one from the north of Nigeria. A lot of people might not be happy about this, but a lot of people from the south of Nigeria who are a bit sentimental about this, they feel like, oh, this and that and stuff. But that's life. We do not know what happened in their marriage and what became of their relationship. We don't know. We cannot actually say. We cannot even choose for any man who to stay with or who not to stay with. It's a very, very, very complex situation now out there. They had their time. 4 kids is not a joke. 4 children coming out of her is not a joke. And now Halima, she has stepped in to the show. She has stepped into the show. The latest show on ground now is Halima. Halima might end up producing. That means Femi Fani-Kayode is going to have a lot of children. A lot of children. I mean, a lot is a lot. That's just what it is. So Halima is on ground now. She is the one that is going to continue the journey where Chikwendu left. say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel, and if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.